Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. I'm bringing you guys another update regarding Kaspa itself. Appreciate you guys' support on a continuous basis. But yeah, let's get right into it and see what's happening with Kaspa right now and of course what is yet to come. So if you have not subscribed right now, guys, what are you waiting for? Smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button. But yeah, if you're looking across the market right now, we are seeing a lot of green across the board and I'm sure you guys are very excited to see that. Pretty much if you don't know what's causing this, we have heard some massive news coming out of Russia. That is a huge catalyst behind this move in my opinion. Of course, you can come out and say the stock market saw a great day and that is a huge catalyst, of course, but I think the Russian news is playing a huge role because it's cryptocurrency related. Anyhow, if you're looking at Kaspa, it's up 4.4% on the daily time frame. The price is currently sitting at 16.8 cents. And we're also in Bitcoin comparative actually down about 2% right now. Shouldn't really be a surprise to any one of you, especially if you've been following the channel over the course of the last, I would say, pretty much the last 1 month. We've been noticing the dominance index continue to rise, and it is causing the Bitcoin comparative to actually be impacted, especially if you at the end of the day care about the Bitcoin comparative the most. So if your end goal is to rack on your Satoshis, well, right now that's not the case. But anyhow, in USD comparative, it's looking absolutely amazing. Market valuation is about $4.1 billion and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $110 million. So let's kind of have a moment of silence for any of these trolls that were actually thinking that the price of Kaspa was going back down to 3 cents or 5 cents. And believe it or not, there were a lot of people that were thinking that. And even, in my most recent updates, as the market uncertainty has been quite high, it's no secret. A lot of people have been just kind of giving up and saying, Kaspa is not moving, this and that. And they just fail to understand what's happening with the broader market. And you as a holder, whether you hold Kaspa or other projects, you need to understand that's not how you want to be thinking. You need to understand how this market works, and it's not going to go up forever and, towards the upside, towards the moon. Because if that was the case, everyone would be doing it. Just simple as that. Literally, it's simple as that. Let's think realistically on this channel, and I know my viewers do that, but you'll see trolls here and there that come out and think just unrealistically. But anyhow, let's take a look at what's happening with the market. Before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So look at the dominance index, guys. Your boy Crypto ZX has been giving you guys, tips day by day that, this dominance index looks like it wants to break towards the upside. It wants to continue to go towards the upside. And you're seeing that, despite Bitcoin move towards the 60K mark, you're still seeing dominance breaking new yearly highs. What is this telling you? This is still telling you more money is actually being converted. Yes, that is correct. Believe it or not, I know altcoin holders don't like hearing this, but it's a reality. This is telling you altcoin profits are flowing, and even stablecoin, that does count. Stablecoin profits, not profits, like stablecoin money, as well as a lot of altcoins are actually switching into Bitcoin, which is causing the dominance index to increase. So this is really important to note and really understand what kind of impact that can have on the market, especially altcoins. Right now, things look really pretty because, of course, the price of Bitcoin is sitting in the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, and we could tend to ignore, looking amazing, who cares, blah blah blah, right? People will say that. People actually think like that, believe it or not. Now that the market is looking amazing, people don't even tend to focus on how the dominance works. But what if I told you, if the dominance was sitting this high and Bitcoin was still hovering around this range where we were yesterday, what do you think would have happened with altcoins? Altcoins would have seen much more downside, compared to where they were yesterday. So this is what I try to teach you guys on a day-to-day basis. But as far as Bitcoin is concerned, of course, due to the massive news, you did see Bitcoin breaking 13% in a single day, back in the 23.6 above psychological 60K resistance. And, it actually saw the daily candle closing above there. So, this is looking really bullish thanks to Russia's news. Let me know your thoughts down below regarding that. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, Kaspa is definitely feeling the love right now as well. Yes, it is seeing a little bit of a lag in Bitcoin comparative, but in USD comparative, it is honestly up to par, with Bitcoin move. So again, just a quick reminder to any haters that are going to come out and say, oh, this or that. If you want to look at it, 12.5 cents was the price just August 5th, when we saw that wick. If you picked it up around there, you're already up about 40% on CAS. And that speaks for itself. You can't make these numbers up. I'm literally pointing it out to you. So if you think Kaspa is not up, I hope you guys really take a look at what I've just shared with you guys. So what's happening with the price? That's what you probably want to know. So again, this is the daily time frame. I will switch it to the hourly just shortly. But if you're looking at the price, it is trying to break. The price of Kaspa wants to break towards the upside into the 0.50 Fibonacci, even the 38.2. But what you're noticing is, two different retests at that key resistance around 17.3 cents. And of course, we saw a rejection, and it shouldn't really be a surprise as to why we're seeing a rejection. You could see this for yourself. We have extensive amount of resistance coming in its way around there, and it's seeing a rejection at that point. And on top of that, dominance index going up like this does not help at all. So these are some factors you need to keep in mind, and that's just a reality right now. But let's take a closer look in terms of Kaspa and see what could happen if we break out of this key resistance. Obviously a lot of people are going to come out. I know, before you even comment, I will just cover this. People are going to come out and point this 24-hour trading volume. Crypto ZX, this number is really low. And again, this is something a lot of people need to accept. We can't do much about that. We know that it's not listed on all the major exchanges as of now in terms of tier 1 exchanges. We did hear Kraken adding them on the roadmap, which is huge. But it's still missing the big boys, and believe it or not, that does have a massive impact. If we were listed on all the tier 1 exchanges, I think the entire outlook on Kaspa in terms of liquidity and the way the price would hold would be completely different as to what we're seeing right now, because of course it's listed on smaller exchanges right now. So again, I just want to get that clear. Nothing we can do. We could hope for the best that Kaspa does get listed on more centralized exchanges. I do believe, as I've projected with you guys before, that maybe when smart contracts launch, these exchanges start listing it. But again, that's my own personal opinion. Obviously, only time is going to tell. But what happens if we break out of this key resistance? Let's actually take a look at it on the hourly time frame. So if you're looking actually at the price of Kaspa, double retest exactly at that key resistance, obviously a rejection. But this time around, on the hourly, you can see the 16.4 cents mark is actually playing as a level of support. We actually saw two different bounces at that, and a little while ago, as the price was actually breaking towards the upside, that exact same level was actually playing as a level of resistance. So pretty much, we do have extensive resistance still where we are. But if this is able to break out, guys, if this is able to break out, pretty much I think 17.78 cents would be the next target, and then obviously up to that 18 cents back to where we were pretty much before this drop happened. So market tends to move up very fast, but we need to analyze how the overall market works, because a lot of people fail to understand that. But so far so good, guys. Pay very close attention to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin pushes out of this key resistance where we currently are at, we honestly could see Bitcoin going up to $63,000 very fast. Obviously it still would be still below my confirmation level. As you guys know, my confirmation level is at 64K, but so far so good. That fact that we're in the 23.6 speaks for itself. And of course, like I said, if 63K were to happen, I do think we do see Kaspa actually getting back into the 38.2 quite fast. But again, time is going to tell them down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.